What better way to celebrate Easter weekend and the resurrection of Christ than with fast cars, impossible physics, and living life dangerously? I mean, furiously, that's what I meant. Furious 7. So Furious 7 is the latest Fast and Furious movie to come out this April, and it stars, Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, the whole crew together. They're all back again for another adventure, another Fast and Furious movie. And in this one, I gotta say that this is the longest Fast and Furious movie that's ever come out yet. But I will say that, is it the best one? That's very debatable, but for my money, I'll say that I'll say it's one of the better Fast and Furious movies to come out. This one is the most action-packed of them all. I say action-packed because it's the most biggest one, because they go to a lot of locations in this movie, and the stuff that happens in this movie is just woof, and with fists are flying and cars are going through buildings and things are blowing up. It's no longer just about being fast. So with that being said, let's go into the pros and cons of why I think that you need to go check out Furious 7. It's out in theaters now. I think you will enjoy it, and here's why. Let's breeze right past the easy stuff right fast with the acting of the movie. The acting of the movie is just it's just on par with all the other Fast and Furious movies you've seen so far. Alright, Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, they're in the movie again. R.I.P. Paul Walker. Brian O'Connor, Toretto, their crew is all together again. Ludacris, Tyrese, Michelle Rodriguez, who's still kind of bitchy in this movie, but she's like amnesia bitchy, but she's still bitchy. But they're all in the movie again, and their acting is just on par with Fast and Furious 6 and Fast and Furious 5. So that's the acting in the movie. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's in the movie for probably 2 scenes. I'll say 2 scenes, but the 2 scenes he was in it was badass. It was badass. Talk more about that in the action part of this review, but also in the movie. Jason Statham, he was also great in the movie too, but you knew he was good. He's pretty much Jason Statham. He's pretty much that British badass that's in all the movies he's in. He was a good addition in the movie, but I will say that he was not in the movie enough. I pretty much pictured Jason Statham's character in this movie was like the Winter Soldier, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. When he would come into the movie, he would do a bunch of badass shit, but then he would just go away. You wouldn't see him again for another 15, 20 minutes. But you still know his presence was in the movie, but it was just he's like the Winter Soldier. He comes in, does some shit, and then he leaves, and you don't see him for another 10, 20 minutes. He comes back again, does some other shit, and you don't see him again another 20, 20 minutes. Jason Statham's character is the Winter Soldier in this movie. He just causes bad things for the main character, and that causes good things for us, because it gets us an enjoyable Furious movie. But next, plot in the movie. Plot in the movie, what else spoiling it? The plot in the movie is pretty simple. Going back in the Fast and Furious lore, I pretty much say that Vin Diesel's character, he did something, he killed some bad guy or whatever. Now that bad guy's older brother, enters Jason Statham, pretty much yeah, Nick Toretto, you don't know me, but you're about to find out. Pretty much when you kill the transporter's brother, he's going after you, your crew, and your family, and just blow up your houses and just cause a very bad day for you. It's pretty much the plot of this movie, the revenge game. Just I'm going after you, you killed my friend, you're going after you, killed my brother. That's pretty much what we're going to do throughout this whole 2-hour, 45-minute movie. That's what we're going to do. That's the plot. The point in this movie, which is the most worth talking about, is the action in the movie, because the action in the movie was just in your face doing stuff crazy good. The first action scene was a race, and it was a race between Michelle Rodriguez and this other dude who was driving an Audi. The Audi was badass. In all these Fast and Furious movies, what you're going to get in every Fast and Furious movie is a bunch of gear shifting and a bunch of pedal to the metal type shit like that. The throwdowns in the movie are also crazy. The fight between Jason Statham and The Rock, that was in the movie, that was amazingly crazy. The Rock is pretty much, I'm going to say, he is Mr. Incredible incarnate, because when he throws people through buildings and walls, it hurts a lot. Even though Jason played dirty. He played dirty, but hey, this is with bad guys. What do you expect? The action scenes involving the cars, though, were also good, too. Of course, you've seen that scene in the trailer. Cars going out the back of that plane or whatever, it got the parachutes and all that shit going on. That was insanely crazy. Also, the scene from the trailer, that car that jumped through the building, the 2 buildings and shit, the tallest building in Dubai or whatever. That was also amazingly great. Vin Diesel was still always going to be the best driver of any car on the face of the planet. That's just how it is. Ending of the movie, I'll touch on the first half of the ending. First half of the ending, we got the last throwdown between Jason Statham and Vin Diesel. That fight was amazingly crazy. That was good too. I props to that. That was good too. And then the very ending of the movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it is a nice sending off to Paul Walker. I felt that elevated the movie a little bit for me, because I love good endings in movies, and that ending was great. It was a good send off to Paul Walker. The only cons once about this movie is, I'm going to say, you have to leave your logic in physics at the door when you see this movie. Because there'll be things that happen in this movie, you're going to be like, that person should be dead. No bones around it. That person should be dead. But do you think they would be dead? But they get out of the situation just a little dirt off on my shoulders. That was nothing. It was nothing. Yeah, you're gonna call a lot of bullshit in this movie. It's just a lot of bullshit you're gonna call in this movie. That wouldn't happen, that wouldn't happen. I know it's a movie, but physically, that person should be dead. but they're not dead, and that freaked my brain out because they should be dead. In the end, Furious 7, I felt like it was a good installment for the Furious movies. I felt it was good. Acting was still what you expect. Action in the movie was, I'll say, was probably the most action-packed of all the Fast and Furious movies, so that's also good. Good sending up to Paul Walker. It was a good movie. Wow, it was a good movie. Okay, I'm gonna say that Furious 7 definitely is a 9 out of 10, which is worth buying on Blu-ray. Get your friends together to go check out Furious 7 out this weekend. Go check it out. You're gonna have a good time watching this shit. You're gonna enjoy it. Furious 7, what do you think about it? Did you like the movie? What did you think about it? You saw it? Put in the comment section you saw it. What you thought about it? What was your favorite part? Let's just talk about Furious 7. And remember, guys, subscribe. Until next time.